Hey everybody, we're back with Fallout 76 for another episode of The Walk. If you don't know what The Walk is, it is a series on my channel I do from time to time involving Fallout 76 and the extremely outdated Prima Strategy Guide. So what it is I open up this strategy guide. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I take the strategy guide, I open it to a random page. We, if that page is a location, I fast travel to that location, and then I walk back to my camp, see how long it takes, and I just commentate about stuff along the way. And this one should be interesting because this is the first walk of patch 22, the great big nerf patch. Let's open up this book to a random page. It is Vault 94. That, or Ingram Mansion, or the Red Rocket Megastop. So yeah, oh, this is gonna be a long one. I can tell you that because my camp is over here, and that is over there. Oh, 42 cats. Yeah, we're on my Death Knight character, quote unquote Death Knight. It's a build I made that's supposed to emulate Death Knights from World of Warcraft. At least whenever they, you know, heavy armor, two-handed weapons, and kind of like themed towards like death and like zombies and stuff. So yeah. Oh wait, you can explore this now. Yeah. Yeah, you can in Vault 94. You can actually go in there. We're not gonna go in there because that's not what this episode is about. But you can go in there. That used to be a vault raid. It was kind of bad. Like some people liked it, but there was very few people that ever did the vault raid. I mean, because it crashed constantly. It was laggy. The doors didn't work. The computers didn't work. Nobody wanted to play it, honestly. Like, yeah, people grounded out for the Vault 94 armor, the Strangler Power armor and the Solar armor and the Thorn armor, but it just didn't work. I tried doing it multiple times on Xbox. It would just crash and crash and crash, and so I just never did it. And they never fixed it, so they just removed it in the game. And then they brought it sort of back because it's one of the daily ops that you can get. You can go in there. It's not the same though. And you can actually explore it now because before it was complete. It was locked. Well, you had to do the raid. So yeah, patch 22. Some good, some bad. A lot of bloodied players are very mad that their builds were nerfed. They're still the strongest. Like that's what I don't get. It's like bloodied is still the strongest build in the game, but they were nerfed, and yet I don't get it. It's like you're still the strongest, right? You're just brought more. Like everything was nerfed. Everything was nerfed. However, you were brought more in line because it's like bloodied was at like 1,000%, and like everything else was maybe like junkies would be like a 200. So bloodied is now like a 300% rather than like a thousand. If you get what I mean, it's not like so much more overpowered. Like the other builds can compete now. Is Blade still the best? Best? Yes. Is it the absolute? Can you survive without it now? Yes. That's the difference. Going forward, I don't know what they're gonna do. My hope is that they add more, like, what they need to do, in my opinion, is add more base perk cards, right? More regular perk cards. Legendary perk cards are nice, but oh, there's just a whole menagerie going on here. Yeah, whole bunch of randomness going on there. But yeah, like I said, this is my two-handed power armor build. It's pretty good. It's still good. Like it wasn't. I don't even think it was nerfed that much. Like this is a really good weapon now. It's like stupidly good because the power attack only the additive damage change only applies to the first legendary perk. So 40% more power attack damage is still multiplicative. So whenever you power attack, like you can get tons of damage. Yeah, so if you want to make a melee build, and with the new Warglaive in the game, highly recommend two-handed power armor melee. You get a tank stuff, you can easily solo daily ops. Like, power attacking with this weapon, like the Blood Eagles, that are the Blood Eagles. You can one shot. You can one shot the Blood Eagles. Everyone, like except for the boss. The boss is even then. The boss is like maybe 5 hits if you get all headshot. If you hit him in the head 5 times. So you don't really need bloodied weapons anymore. Would you be better bloodied? I don't know. Probably, but survivability. Because you don't know what they're going to nerf in the future. Are they going to buff things or nerf things? This is just my opinion. And some of the patch notes kind of allude to this. I think they're going to nerf unyielding. Yeah, I think they're going to nerf unyielding in the future. Because if you look at the patch notes and how they'll fix a bug, and then that kind of thing will kind of get nerfed as well. If you notice this, like the Strangleheart. The Strangleheart power armor, it was... The bug was fixed with it, where... it was... basically crashing people's games, right? It was, it was nerfed, or it was fixed. The bug was fixed, then they nerfed it. Bug was fixed, then they nerfed it. That's how they do things. And if you notice on, Bloodied, remember Bloodied had the kind of invincibility thing where your health would constantly regenerate. Bug was fixed, then they nerfed it, right? So they just fixed the bug with unyielding. The double stats thing, where you could like double up your unyielding even more. I'm just saying, don't be surprised if they nerf it in the future. Are you running away? Back here. Now you have a power attack. Aw. Oh, there's also a glitch with if you see how those enemies are exploding, you'd think I would have that one perk that causes things to explode when you hit them with a melee weapon, but I don't. And the cleave perk is kind of broken. Let's see, where is it? Legendary perks I'm using on this character. That's the build. This is making enemies explode. Even though it's only supposed to do area damage. Like, yeah. These two go really well together. When you die, your teammates gain 30% damage and heal. You combine this, so you can just come back. Then you combine that with, Revenant. It's like, power armor melee is, like, so good this Death Knight build's so good. Because Death Knights, if you don't remember, Death Knights, if you never played WoW, Death Knights, when they first came out, had the ability to revive themselves. Sort of. When they would die, I think it was only Unholy Death Knights could do this, the Unholy spec. You could die and then bring yourself back as a ghoul, and it was really overpowered. And it was super cool. Pumpkin House, and then there's a Scorch Beast thing over there. Fissure Sight. Should I fight a Scorch Beast? Don't really feel like it, because they don't land. And I don't have any things that will cripple their limbs. Oh, that's a good thing. You can cripple the Scorch Beast Queen's limbs again. Yeah. That's someone's camp? No. If he lands while I'm walking, I'll fight him. But I'm not going to, waste time fighting him. Because we're so far away from the camp. And is he legendary? He's not even legendary, so he's not even worth fighting. Not worth the time. Yeah, see, they explode, but I don't have the exploding, weapon perk. Hey. Anti-armor is so good now. I would say especially if you're a person that uses hand weapons, the fist weapons, unarmed, might want to switch away from bloodied, because it's not worth it anymore to be a bloodied unarmed build, because that's the biggest nerf. If you're any build, the unarmed people were nerfed. But then again, you deserve to be. I mean, you can't go around hitting things for 10,000 saying, oh yeah, this is balanced. It's not. In a multiplayer game, Yeah, if I power attack, I bet I can one-hit them. Power attack damage is so good now. Before I would say swing speed was better, right? But now I would say power attack is better because power attack damage, the 40% power attack damage is it still applies multiplicatively and not additively. So you can get a lot of damage. Oh, who are you? Mega Sloth. Oh wait, I can cleave and get them all. Why are you at Mega Sloth here? You're not supposed to be here. I like broke the game. Bam. Haha. I love the running power attacks. I don't have the one legend. I don't know if I'll get the one legendary perk because there's one legendary perk in here that it's kind of weird. I have it on one build. Where is it? View the cards. Where is it? This one. While in power armor, sprinting consumes 20% fewer action points, which I don't know if that's a good card, right? Like I don't think that's very good. They got rid of one too. They got rid of some of the ones I liked. Because if you go back to older PTS, they had some cool cards. One was like it would generate a grenade, like every like 30 minutes, and that was like basically a nuke grenade, and that would have been so good for explosive builds. You know, people that use grenades. That'd be so good. Am I going the right way? About. I also have a bunch of other weapons on this. I got this anti-armor bone hammer, that bladed war drum I want to sell. My Ghoul Slayers. I really like this Ghoul Slayer's axe. All Rise, Instigating War Drum, which is still good. This weapon's still incredibly good. Instigating 40% more attack power. This because if you have a melee weapon with instigating and 40% more attack power damage, you are golden because both of those still work multiplicatively. So this weapon is it's stupid powerful right now. Because it's always going to double your damage. So, that's the thing. Is instigating will always double it. That's how it works. So, it doesn't matter if they change the damage or the buffs to additive or multiplicative, because double is always double. Which is honestly a good thing, because now Bloodied is not doing more damage than instigating. Because it used to. Bloodied was, like... The Bloodied used to do more damage than instigating, which didn't make any sense, because instigating should be the most powerful, because you're only getting it on the first hit. Except on, like, did they fix that on, like, if you have an instigating thing on, like, the light machine gun or a minigun, it would double every hit? I don't know, did they fix that or not? Let's see if we can get some damage on you, because I have glow sight. Oh, yeah. So I think we have Plague Walker, and that might have prevented the, instigating from working. I don't know. Yeah, but things that you need to see in the future. More rifles. We need more rifles. More armor that has armor set bonuses. Because, we still only have... The only armor set bonuses are, Strangler Heart, Solar Armor, and Thorn Armor. Oh, what else do we need? We need a, like... new energy rifle, right? Because, like, that's what we need. Some type of new energy weapon rifle.
You're going down.
Who are you? You raiders? Oh, I have to sneeze. There we go. I muted. I had to sneeze there. Yeah, if you want to... Yeah, it was a raider. No, I did not do the, Wastelanders questline on this character yet, so, yeah. There's nothing I need. There's no gold thing I need on this character yet. Like, T65 power armor is worthless to me, because it's only, like, between... I think it's, like, between T60 and T65, there's, like, a 3% difference. which is like not enough. Give me like there's no justification for T65 in the game yet. There's no content that's hard enough to say, oh, well, this old power armor, this base vanilla power armor is just not working anymore. I need the upgraded one. No, I mean, like, nothing in the game is that hard yet. Maybe in the future, but in the future, they're probably gonna, add in better power armor than T65. So, I don't know, it's just kind of in that weird space where I honestly think Strangleheart power armor is the best power armor in the game. I don't see the point in T65. Like, yeah, it has more damage resistance, but that damage resistance isn't enough damage resistance that I'd say, oh yeah, we definitely, it's necessary. You have to get that if you use power armor. Because I use T60, and this character I use T60. Another character I use T45. Yeah, just T45, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's fine. Plus, Strangleheart gives you damage. Like, it's amazing. Like, Strangleheart power armor is so good. It gives you, basically, an aura around yourself that's, it's not much damage, but more damage is more damage. It's like... then, it gives you your bullets acid damage, and, you do acid damage around you. It's like, why would you ever not go for Strangleheart? Is it because people just look at numbers and they're like, oh, higher is better? And it's like, it's not. It's not that much. You have to go on, like, percentage based. I guess if you like the way it looks, but I don't know. That's like the Secret Service armor. I kind of view as pointless as well, unless you really want a jetpack outside of power armor. Because, if you don't know my main character, the character I've played since beta is a Berserker. I don't wear any armor. And, I fought the Scorch Beast Queen, who knows how many times now. I fought the Imposter Chief Squatch. I fought Earl Williams with him. It's like, I don't view armor as very important in this game. It's like, oh, but you're gonna die. It's like, who cares if you die? There's no punishment for death. It's not like older Fallouts where, like, oh, you died, now you have to, backtrack, basically, and do everything you didn't, between saves that you didn't do. Or it's like, it's not like, this game isn't like DayZ or, Miscreated or, games like that where you lose your entire inventory. So it's like, who cares? If you die, you get rewarded for dying. You now get rewarded for dying. So who cares? Look. Rewarded for dying. Rewarded for dying. Rewarded for dying. Oh, how many other things in here? Players you revive come back with high health regen. We're rewarded for dying. In a group. And who knows how many other, when you revive a player, it cures them of their rads. That's a perk. It's like, oh, look, another reward for dying. So you want to die in this game. It's like, oh, you lose your junk. Who cares? Junk is everywhere. Like, I've never been like, oh, no, my junk. Oh, wait, I can just server hop and go get those things again. Or it's like, ugh. Then with the Berserker's build as well, you don't have to, Berserker's build cuts like 90% of the farming out of the game. One, because Berserker's weapons are incredibly cheap. Nobody wants a Berserker's weapon. Right? Two, I don't have to get armor or have to repair armor, right? So that immediately cuts off like nearly everything you can buy with gold bullion, because like there's a lot more armor in there than weapons. Going down there. We'll go down there. And I don't know where else. Yeah. Nothing really along the way. Yeah. I don't know. Just then, like, my healer build's been buffed. Like, I love playing the healer build now. Before, playing the healer build was absolutely worthless because playing a non-combat character, but it was pointless. It was pointless to play a non-combat character, right? Or a min-maxed combat character. Like, I love playing the healer build now. because I use the grenade launchers, and because everything's been nerfed, the grenade launchers do like competent damage now. I mean, because like with the with a healer build, you're gonna want to be in a group, and now we have we can easily find groups with the group finder. It's so good to play a healer build now. I can actually have fun playing the healer build. And I have been having fun. Bam. Smack. Oh. Didn't kill in one hit. That. I think it's Cleave doing that, or maybe I have a combination of cards that's giving me the explosive thing when I shouldn't have it. Or maybe Cleave is the AoE damage. I thought it was just like your attack would hit multiple targets, not give explosive. I don't know. And the things that they have to fix in the future, legacy weapons, obviously, because they're becoming more and more commonplace ever since the damage was nerfed, because like legacy weapons still do incredible amounts of damage. Hacked weapons are only on the PC version that I know of. I've never seen a hacked version on Xbox, but I don't think it'd be impossible to do. I think it'd just be really hard to get a hacked weapon on here. They also have to fix the magic weapons. Yeah. Overall, I'm much more positive about the game. Like, it's like, yeah, everything was nerfed, but it's like, I don't care. Like, enemies are generally difficult. Versus, this guy. Wow, he likes his turrets. Crazy. Hold on one second. Okay, good. I'm talking to the party. I was hoping I'd be talking to the party and he wasn't hearing me talking. Yeah. Oh, there's there's Top of the World and that. Yeah. If you have a Pleasant Valley claim token, go in there. Not there. It's like over there. Do I have any? They're in miscellaneous, I think. No, I don't have any. Pleasant Valley claim token. You can get the, have a chance to get the fancy shotgun or the fancy pistol. Both are pretty good if you have a shotgun or a pistol build. Go switch back to the anti-armor one. One hit. Where's power armor guy? Oh. Oh, anti-armor power attack damage. So good. I should not have picked up that, whatever I picked up. I think it was a submachine gun. Well, bam. Oh, I'm working on a new Wasteland Weaponistics video. I have to say, kind of angry. Because I really want to do the R91, and I have to... I'll show you. Hopefully it won't get copyright, because this is copyright music in the Atomic Shop. Look, he's holding the R91. They keep teasing the R91. This is the, like, 6th time they've teased him in, like, they've teased the R91 in the Atomic Shop. If you don't know what the R91 is, it is the Fallout 3 G3 style assault rifle. It's, yeah. They keep teasing it, and it's been found in the files. The R91 is sitting in the files. And it's very annoying. Yeah, if you don't know, if you are watching this video and you happen to be getting 25 minutes in, I do have a secondary lore channel for Fallout. It is a Fallout lore channel called Wasteland Weaponistics. I'll have it linked in the description. and at the end of this video, it is a channel that goes over the lore of the weapons of the Fallout universe. You know, like the assault rifles, the submachine guns, the pistols, you know, shotguns, stuff like that. You know, when did this gun first appear in the Fallout universe? You know, what factions use it? You know, things like that. They're relatively short videos, between like 8 and 15 minutes. Usually less than 10. I do them every so often as they don't get many views, so I kind of don't put much. If they got more views, then I'd do them a lot more. Oh, this is where the sentry bot can be. iBots. Why are you so tough? Mr. Handies are going down like nothing, but that iBot. Look at that. Crazy. I hear the sentry bot. I hear him. Whoa. Sir, you can leave. I don't do nukes on this character. Smack. 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 Yeah, what did I pick up? I think it was a... Yeah, that. There you go. Okay. Wow. How tough these iBots are. 3 hits for an iBot. That is crazy. Where are we? What building is this? Some type of train station. Yeah, but the Wasteland Weaponistics videos, I enjoy doing them. The problem is, like, that they don't take a very long time to make, right? Like, the problem is writing all the lore out, right? Because Fallout weapons have, like, no lore. Like, very few maybe they'll get, like, a little quip in a terminal. But other than that, like, a lot of weapons are just added to the game without any thought. And so you have to kind of surmise things about them, like, oh, well, this is found in an army depot. There's no mention of it being used by the army, but, you know, it's found by an army corpse. It's found in an army's, you know, soldier corpse, like the, so you have to think, like, oh, well, then maybe this was adopted. And you have to, like, it's a lot of walking around each of the Fallout games and just looking for locations you find that weapon. Oh my god, you guys do tons of damage. Oh, how'd that miss? Yeah, but it's a lot of just walking around Fallout, the Fallout games, looking which faction has it. It's like, oh, well, you know, like the Thompson's a great one. Like the Thompson video I did, it was rushed. It was very rushed in the making and the recording, but just like trying to find out. Okay, well the Triggermen have the Thompson. Okay, well, it's like, oh, does the military have it? It's like, no, and then you walk around. It's like, oh, well, in this one spot. There's a pre-war army soldier, or what looks like a pre-war army soldier that has a Thompson on him. It's like, okay. Does that mean they adopted it? I mean, it's on a... Okay, it's also... He's not just in a corner in some random building. He's on a military, you know, ship, or maybe next to it, you know, one of those APCs or something. And you have to think, like, okay... It's a lot of research. It's a lot of research. Then you have to get all the footage, which takes a while, and then I have to record the script, and then I have to put all that together, cut it all up, get all the pictures and stuff. 'Cause, I like doing visual representations because, show don't tell kind of thing. And it takes a while to get a video out. Especially when it's a secondary channel and I'm still doing stuff on this channel. Like I have the Disintegration Let's Play going on. I have, I do the all weapons videos. Those take a while because I have to find a game. And I'm just like, and then I have a rule with the all weapons videos. Like I did all weapons for Fallout 4 recently, and I wasn't gonna do that, but because I have a certain rule, and the rule is if another channel did the same thing, if another channel covered that game already, right? I'm not going to do that because that is going to take views away from them. So that is my rule. If another, that's why I haven't done all weapons for Battlefield, a Battlefield game, because there's already channels that have covered that. You're probably thinking, all right, that's a fair rule, I guess. You don't want to take views from someone, but other people have done Fallout 4. Yes. Now there is exceptions to the rule, right? The exception to the rule is if another person did a video on that, but they didn't show every weapon, or maybe they they didn't show the DLC weapons, or they didn't show vehicles. Like Rage 2 is a good example. There's a good amount of Rage 2 all weapon videos out there, but I'm the only one who showed vehicles, the vehicle weapons. Time Crisis as well. Like the other guys don't show the turrets and stuff. I show. Usually every weapon. I'll show the turrets, I'll show the grenades, the vehicles, maybe some weird weapon, I know, with Rage 1, people got, people are like, oh, vehicles aren't weapons, but it's they have weapons on them, so why wouldn't I show them in an all-weapons video? I don't know, just... those take a while, because, that Fallout 4 one took a while, because that took 2 months to get together. That took 2 months, because I had to go and buy all the Creation Club weapons, and you had to go through I had to go through the game and find every weapon, find a copy. I was like, okay, does these weapons have any attachments that change how they work, to basically be a new weapon? The plasma gun can be changed into a pistol, a shotgun, a sniper rifle, a fully automatic assault rifle, and a flamethrower. So you had to get all those attachments in there. Another good one was that Captain Cosmos gun, which has 3 versions. Or the alien blaster that comes with the Creation Club DLC thing. That has 6 different versions, which is just annoying. Alright, we're almost there. Jesus. This was a long one. 33 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, Wasteland... The Wasteland Weapons channel is doing okay. And don't think I'm done with it. I haven't put up one in a little while now, but don't think I'm done with it. I'm just... It's I really want to do the R91, but Bethesda keeps teasing it in this game. I'm like, alright, well, I have to wait. I have to wait till they release it to do a lore video on it.
Clean up this. Fix that.
You're annoying. Always kill the scavengers and, things like that, because they can drop stim packs sometimes, which are useful. Though, now it's very easy to get stim packs if you just do a daily ops thing. Oh look, a Russian truck that Bethesda for some reason put in this game. Those are Russian fire trucks. Soviet era, I think from the 70s. Those are from. They don't fit. Look at... Yeah.
This way.
Oh, look, a rare thing. Are they going to attack me? Yes, they are. How dare you stagger me? That's new. They slide back when you hit them. I'd never seen that before. Feels like the enemies that didn't before get high level, Like those dogs there, the iBots, and like things like that are a lot tougher than they should be. Because like what? It was 3 hits to kill that dog versus like 2 hits to kill a Gutsy. That's not seeming right to me. Something about the scaling is off, I think. I had my camp over here at one time because there's I think there's a junk extractor. There's a junk extractor over here by the side of the road you can capture. I think it's too close to the fissure site for me to stay there. I love camps like that. I love camps that where you put things down and you can like capture like a node, you know, like an iron deposit or a copper deposit. 'Cause that just, you know, it lessens the grind. Are you legendary? No, you're not worth it. I refuse to fight non-legendary Scorch Beast. It's just such a waste of ammo. Yeah, it's like, this Scorched here is 2 hits. Those dogs were... Alright, fine, you landed. Let's see, can I kill you? How fast? I need power attack. Anti-armor still works. If you move backwards while getting a 95% hit with melee, you're technically doing like a ranged attack. Just walk around you. I don't think I've ever seen anyone nuke this fissure site, because every fissure site can be closed. Not at once, but like if you nuke a fissure site, it closes for a bit. I mean, why would you nuke it? There's nothing around here. I mean, what's around here? You're missing the White Springs, which really more people need to nuke. I'm sad that we don't like the. This is something I missed from the beginning of the game. Right, when people first started nuking, it's an experience that like you new players aren't going to experience, and it's back. See, there was 2 places people nuked: the White Springs and the fissure site. And White Springs was much more worth it to nuke. Man, does that cause lag? And it was this cool experience, right, where you'd have everybody there all fighting the ghouls, and you'd be sitting outside of the golf club over here, and the ghouls would respawn, and they'd all come out, and you guys would all be farming the ghouls, and it was such a good experience, like the ghoul farming over there. Hey, look, there's a teddy bear. Yeah, it was such a good experience. Like, I remember those days. Even the devs commented on that, how they liked it, and then they removed it. Well, at least one dev did. Because, like, one dev will say they... Remember, just because one dev says something, doesn't mean the whole development team likes that. Like, Bloodied builds. They said Bloodied... Someone asked them Bloodied or Junkies, and they said, well, I like the Bloodied a little bit more. Oh, is there a... Oh, there it is. Hello. Huh, dead raider. Oh, you've been dead a while. I got all turned upside down. Where am I going? This way. Oh, this is a long one. This one's not going to be in 1080. This is only going to be 720. Sorry about that. I know you're 40 minutes in almost, but... Yeah, that's the page I opened all the way in by the vault raid. The old vault raid. I try speeding this up by running, but... No speed demon on this character. Just didn't feel the need of it. Like, speed demon, I don't know. Like, I'm very weird with the mutations. Like, a lot of people love like Speed Demon and like Marsupial, but like I don't like Marsupial. I don't like the jump high on everything thing. I don't know why. I just, maybe it's my hatred of bunny hopping in games and games that involve a lot of jumping. But I just don't like the like super flying everywhere stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird like that. Oh, I should be going this way. Oh, let's try to get there fast. Oh, faster. Stuck on the rock. I don't know what episode of The Walk this is, because I kind of lost track at, like, after 5. Because this was just supposed to be, like, a gimmick thing, because I was like, oh, everybody's got their series on YouTube about Fallout, and I'm just like, oh, I do Fallout videos, I should have a series. And I couldn't think of anything. And that's how The Walk came to be. I was like, well, I kind of just walk around in my videos, maybe I should just name it that. And then I was thinking of the, that one Johnny Cash song of, you know, I walk the line. Look, a seam in the ground. Where the cells come together. I have a bump on the side of my head. I think it's, I don't know what it is. I thought it was a pimple and I tried popping it, but it just, there was nothing, there was like nothing in there. And it just hurt. I think it was maybe bitten by a bug or something, I don't know. Bam! Explode! What? Explode! Explode! Yeah. I love exploding cars. Explodiness. Oh, speaking of camps being attacked, my camp has not been attacked yet. From, like, high-level enemies. Maybe it's because where I have it, but, like, I've noticed in some locations, you don't get attacked. And I think it's where two zones, if you're right on the edge of, like, a cell, like, if you look at a grid-based cell of everything, or maybe, like, right where two environments meet, you kind of don't get attacked. Because, like, the game doesn't really know what to throw at you, I think. It's like, oh, especially if you're in two, like, rapidly different places. Like the ash heap and the forest. Because, like, no one has their camp down here besides me. Well.
Ain't nothing.
Hey, that didn't one-hit you. Weird. Can one hit the Blood Eagles, though? Huh. Oh, there's the Nuka-Cola plant. It's almost been 45 minutes to get back. Well, I hope everyone enjoys this video. I know I do. I like making this series. I don't mind walking across the map. It's fun. It's fun just to, you know, explore things, see, you know, what you come up past. I get to talk about things I don't normally get to talk about in videos. Because I'm not focused on the game, you know, commenting on the game. I'm just rambling about things, about life. I am the game, mostly the game, but sometimes, like, what was it, two of them ago, I just ranted about, consoles and how they're not unique anymore. What I mean by unique is that, you know, you open up an Xbox One or PS4 or, you know, the Xbox One, or the Xbox Series XXX, the XXX, and the PS4 or PS5, oh wait, and the PS5, they're just computers. Like, you go back to, like, the PS2 and like the GameCube, and in the 90s, like, everything was unique back then, you know. and you had rapidly different graphics. You know, like some games, you know, only worked on one system. I mean, like, go look at the NEC PC graphics. It's like a PC something. There's a TurboGrafx 16, and then later they came out with like this weird console that looked like a computer tower, and it had like it didn't do 3D. It couldn't do 3D, but it had like super powerful 2D, and it looked really good. Yeah. All right, we're back. That took 45 minutes. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. Please subscribe. I've noticed people have been subscribing recently. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the Wasteland Weapon S6, especially the Wasteland Weapon S6. I love doing those, except, you know, they're kind of hard to do.
Where are my...
I upload every day, except for weekends, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And, you know, I don't upload on weekends or holidays. Or major holidays. So, yeah. Bye. See everybody